What it is, what it do, and how the hell are all of you with yours truly, Petra fucker, back with another mother love. You already know the deal. Grab your smoke, grab your drink, and lock in with your boy, because we back with another reaction. Man, in this reaction, we gonna do a reaction to a rapper out of Ohio, Durand the rapper. He got some shit definitely in the works. I know he got a song coming out on, I don't know if it's Netflix, I think it's a Netflix show, and I know he got a song, I think it was on Power. But dude got some straight bangers. This song's called Still Breathing. We gonna bump it. We gonna break it down. You already know what it is. Grab your smoke, grab your drink, and lock in with your boy, because we getting into it. This Durand the rapper. You already know what it is. Shit, we gotta talk about some of the comments first, bro. So we got the first one, says, anyone got an extra hand? I'm running out of fingers to count these bangers Durand dropping. Fire as always. Heard this track on Spotify, thought it was some new release from Joyner Lucas, till I started hearing some real shit that would never go mainstream. Turns out it's Durand the rapper preaching. Just discovered you and I'm staying tuned, fam. Stumbled on this video on TikTok, had to find the whole song. Liked and subscribed, keep pushing and spitting them real bars. So powerful, gave me chills. Keep climbing and making music. So you already know we gotta bump into this. We gotta get in this like it owes us some money. Let's keep it $1.50. Let's keep it $1.50. Let's go.
Everybody talking about all the street shit, they don't want to give it to you real. Flashing cash all up on Instagram, that's what advance money for the deal. Niggas worth 10 mil, move to Hollywood, still acting like they in the field. It's easy to talk shit on social media when you safe living in the house.
Woo, we came out swinging at motherfuckers. Let's get it.
Everybody talking about all the street shit, they don't want to give it to you real. Flashing cash all up on Instagram, that's what advance money for the deal. Niggas worth 10 mil, move to Hollywood, still acting like they in the field. It's easy to talk shit on social media when you safe living in the hills. It's okay.
Now that right there, man, that's definitely a line. You know, think about that shit. We got a lot of rappers out here acting like they still in the streets when they really not. They living in Beverly Hills. Not that you can't still be doing street shit, because there's rappers that be living in them places that be doing crazy shit. But that's not the point. I think he's talking more about the rule, not the exception. You know what I mean? He's talking about the majority of motherfuckers that out here not really doing what they saying. Not that you can't tell your story and not still do the shit, but if you still making that kind of music, you know, let's say 5 years into your shit, man, somebody might think, oh man, maybe you might want to hang that up. You know what I mean?
Niggas keep talking about killing each other in every song, but if you mention one word about the LGBT, that shit is wrong. They don't even be about them.
That's the truth. That's the truth. If you mention one word about the LGBT community, man, they get mad as fuck.
Just think it is. They cancel you, now you gone. I don't even know if living in the hills. It's okay for niggas to keep talking about killing each other in every song, but if you mention one word about the LGBT, that shit is wrong. They don't even be about them. They just think it is. They cancel you, now you gone. I don't even know if Lil Nas X gay. I just think they use him as a pawn.
That bar right there, I don't even know if Lil Nas X is gay. I just think they use him as a pawn. That line right there, I mean, this song off rip gonna dumb ruffle feathers and piss people off, because like motherfucker said in the comments, he's spitting facts. He's spitting the motherfucking truth. There is no lie to that shit. Now, like he said, he don't know if he's gay or not, but it definitely seems that they're using you as a pawn in an agenda that you may or may not be completely knowledgeable about. You know what I mean? Like, let's keep it 1,000.
Speak on how a nigga really feel. I know I'll never be trending. I ain't never changed like them other dudes. I've been the same nigga since the beginning. I think they wanna...
And that right there, I think a lot of motherfuckers, like he said, I'll never be the one trending. You know, whether you a rapper, a producer, whatever it is, if you don't toe that line, you may never get to be trendy, but that doesn't mean you can't blow up. You just ain't gonna do it the mainstream way. And that's definitely something Durand is making motherfuckers know. He ain't gonna go mainstream on it. It's gonna be like a Tech situation. A lot, you know, Tech made the mainstream go him. A lot of these independent artists are going to make those mainstream listeners go independent. Once again, let's keep it 100.
I know I'll never be trending. I ain't never changed like them other dudes. I've been the same nigga since the beginning. I think they want to take all the little black boys, make sure they grow up to be women. Everything on TV is gay now. You can't tell me there ain't no agenda.
Now, those bars again right there, like, I mean, he gonna ruffle some motherfucking feathers, and the bars was definitely intended to do just that. And I'm all here for that. Believe me, I don't give a rat's ass. Bars is bars, no matter if you like them bitches is not. Or not, you know what I mean? Now, that said, it really does show, and I mean, he said little black boys want to turn all little black boys to be women. But as a man, I see it's not just little black boys, it's all little boys. When that toxic masculinity and shit, whatever. I'm high as fuck. Anyways, when that shit did not work out, when that whole little shtick did not stick, they had to go somewhere else, bro. And that's why you see a lot of these, let's say, hidden shows going on at places maybe they shouldn't be at with kids being there. You know what I mean? Now let's keep it 100. Let's jump back into this shit.
To be women. Everything on TV is gay now. You can't tell me there ain't no agenda. My sister told me don't be ignorant.
Now, I gotta stop that one because that's something, that's the truth right there. It don't matter what show it is. Don't matter what channel it's on. It's got to have some aspect or some representation of the LGBT community with or without any actual needing that. You know what I mean? Well, let's keep it 100. It's not. If anything, that community is so overtly represented. They have a lot of problems keeping a motherfucking show up. Let's keep it 100.
Now you can't tell me there ain't no agenda. My sister told me don't be ignorant, get the vaccine, it'll help. Well, she know damn well the government ain't never give a fuck about a nigga health.
That line right there, bro, we all know the government ain't never gave a fuck about no one's health ever. Ever. And that vaccine, a lot of people really pushed that shit, really pushed it. Motherfuckers really held their ground. I was one of them motherfuckers. I was told by a lot of people I should just go get it. I could cave. Didn't do it. And to this day, all I see now is government really don't give a fuck about your health. They don't.
They do, how come they only give us free health care when we locked in a cell? Which reminds me, free my nigga Ace, hold it down, hope you're doing well. If you rap about the same shit as everybody else, your views will go up. Social media, the one unpositive, they don't want niggas to grow up. I make songs trying to get niggas to stay out the streets, I get no love. But as soon as I start talking about how I used to sell crack, this shit blow up. It's all about hope.
Now that right there, bro, it goes back to that time old tale, bro. People really don't want to hear no positive shit. They want to hear that negative shit. But that positive shit does seep in and it does get places. You know what I mean? It does turn heads and it does get new faces. Let's keep it a buck all day. That's what it does. But it takes a lot longer to get there because motherfuckers don't want to be hearing that shit. Even though that's the shit that we probably should be wanting to hear because that's the shit that's good for us to hear. You know what I mean? Come on now. You can't always drive to work listening to, you know, how to sell crack when you about to just go make some sales. You know what I mean? Let's keep it a buck.
Some bitches, I'm in the coldest business. I'm one of the coldest in it. My heart and my soul is in it. I'm running the whole division. I'm on the road to riches. You on the road to snitching. You told on your code to finish. So scared to go to prison. I hope you won't be living. You wanna act so hard in the streets. My soul is in it. I'm running the whole division. I'm on the road to riches. You on the road to snitching. You told on your code to finish. So scared to go to prison.
This motherfucker, brah. You on the road to snitching. You done ratted on your co-defendants. Yeah, loyalty ain't what it once was. That's a fucking fact. That's a fact.
I hope you won't be living. You wanna act so hard in the streets, I can see through you niggas hella soft. Soon as they get caught by the pigs, then they wanna switch, run and tell it all. When you locked up.
And that's something, man, like Boosie said, bro. It don't matter how much. You could have 100 eggs in a carton. When they start to shake that shit, some are gonna crack. You know? It's just the way it is. And you're gonna have a lot of people that gonna ride with you till them cherries come on. And all of a sudden, they ain't riding no more, man.
They take all your money in the drugs, who you gonna call? That's the reason I be trying to tell all these little kids not to get involved. What you know about getting flicked with 100 pandas all up in the car? Scared to death, think you about to go to jail, but you try to stay calm. Tore the car apart, they ain't find shit. I'm just glad they ain't bring the dog. They had me in the back of the cop car, they ain't even know this shit was in my drawers. What's up with all?
And sometimes you just get lucky like that, man. You just get fucking lucky. Have that shit stashed up in your drawers when they ain't bring the dog and they just was looking in the car, they ain't find none. You just get lucky, bro. And those are the stories that when you tell the youth, I think sometimes they think about that shit like, oh, I could get lucky like that, man. That was like a once-in-a-lifetime chance that I got out of that shit, bro. So when it comes to youth, you really got to pick and choose what stories you tell them, how you tell them. You know what I mean? Especially when you become I don't want to say like a public figure, but when you become somebody, especially I would say a rapper, somebody that's telling their stories, you want those stories to be told in the light of like, hey, what I did for a reason. Doesn't make the reason right, but I did it for a reason. And I'm telling you that those reasons may not be good reasons to ever want to do those shit. So I'm telling you, don't do them shit so you don't have to go through the shit I went through. So you don't have to be in the fucking back of a squad car with the shit up under your nutsack, hoping and praying to God that they don't call the motherfucking canine. You know what I mean?
Bitches on TikTok going live thinking that they cool. Only reason niggas be watching cause they be thirsty and think you cute. If you try something that requires talent, they won't give a fuck what you do. Try not shaking your ass being half naked and see if you get all them views.
That right there, that's the fuck. Like I said, he's spitting fucking facts throughout the whole thing, bro. It is a fucking sad fact that you can go on TikTok and half the shit you gonna see is somebody shaking their ass. This, that, the others. I mean, it's on a lot of the social media platforms now, but TikTok is a massive one, and that's a lot of the things. It's just people see, they're like, damn, I can do it, or I can get people to watch me and maybe pay me to do it, and we end up with a bunch of Simpson shit. I'm just keeping it a buck.
I know, I'm just a broke nigga in the streets delivering pizza. My bitch think that if I get rich from making it rapping that I'm a leaver. Shit.
And I think that line right there, I think a lot of motherfucking rappers, whatever, if you trying to be something, you might have a partner that thinks that shit. You just got to let them know, like, hey, you been here since jump, like he's about to say, and this, that, the other, you know what I mean? And like you said, I'm just a motherfucking broke dude in the streets still delivering pizzas. I'm just spitting fucking facts, whether you like them shits or not. That's what I'm getting from that 100.
The only one to help me down and have my back. I'm never cheater. I'm grinding to the top, they can't bring me down, not even with anesthesia. I'm the hardest nigga spitting in the game.
He said they can't even bring him down with anesthesia. That's a David and Goliath line if I've ever heard one. Let's keep it a buck, bro.
A cheater. I'm grinding to the top, they can't bring me down, not even with anesthesia. I'm the hardest nigga spitting in the game. Durand the rapper, better remember my name. I just wanna feed the fam, fuck all the fame. Same broke nigga from the free won't ever change. I swear I'm the hardest nigga spitting in the game. Durand the rapper, better remember my name.
Man be dropping straight heat for real.